Okay, today we're going to talk about the Ninth and Tenth Amendment of the Constitution. The Ninth and Tenth Amendment both talk about rights reserved to the people uh, and to the states, but to the people is the ones what we're going to specifically talk about today. See, the people in America, we are all equal sovereigns in our freedom, in our liberty, and that means nobody else can take away my liberty and take away my rights or your rights without proving that it violates their rights. Uh, as being equal sovereigns and understanding the Constitution, the the Constitution is written to protect the rights of the minority from the majority. See, the majority can vote in whatever law they want. That would be a socialist democracy. These idiots we elect into our government offices, they're morons. They truly are. And they turn around and vote in support of laws that are in violation of the Constitution because they have these uh, non-government organizations that are being funded and financed by uh, these internationally connected uh, communist front groups that are making donations to the campaign donations to these elected officials, and then these elected officials just vote for whatever they're told to vote for. Uh, but the Constitution protects the rights of the individual, the minority, from the majority. The majority, as I said, can vote in whatever law they want to. That would be a socialist democracy. And America is a constitutional republic. And the purpose of the Constitution is to protect the rights of the minority from the majority. Well, the lowest number of any minority group is one. And thus, the true purpose of the Constitution is to protect the God-given rights of the individual from the majority. By doing so, it protects the individual from the abusive and tyrannical power of the government. And so this is rights reserved to the people. Because Gamecock farmers, we are people. We're a minority group, but we are people. And these are our rights, and nobody else has the authority to vote our rights away. So what we have to understand that concept that these laws are illegal. See, any law that is unconstitutional is an illegal law, and the act to enforce an illegal law is actually an illegal act by the government. So these law enforcement officers that are running around out here trying to enforce these animal rights laws, they are actually committing a crime because the animal rights laws are illegal. They're unconstitutional. Animal rights laws are the same thing that Adolf Hitler used to destroy human rights and force communism on the people of Nazi Germany. The research paper of Boria Sachs, titled Understanding Nazi Animal Protections and the Holocaust, explains, where they state, quote, the Nazis enacted animal rights laws in order to reduce man to the status of an animal, thereby allowing the government to treat some segments of society like animals, end quote. So when do these morons in our government and these dumbasses wearing badges, they think that their job is to go out and violate human rights using the excuse of a chicken or an animal? They're literally placing the animal above human rights and human lives. This communism, and that's what it is. Again, everything is explained in the books that I wrote. Understand, you need to pick up copies of these books. You need to read them. You need to understand them. You can order them online, at Lulu Press, at lulupress.com. Lulu Press. You look up these books. You can do a search for the title of the books. Do a search for the title of the books. God Gave Man Dominion, the Foundation of American Government. A Patriot's Guide to Restoring the Constitution, the Supreme Law of the Land. See, the Constitution protects the rights of the individual American. See, our rights are derived from our Creator, not the government. Educate yourselves. Stop allowing the government and these people with these badges to violate our rights because some idiot up there in our state capitol or in Washington, D.C. told them to. Okay? And law enforcement, you need to stop being Nazi indoctrinated little thugs. See, your job is not to enforce unconstitutional laws. Your job is to support, obey, and defend, protect, preserve the Constitution of the United States. That's your primary job. That's your primary duty. I wish more of you would understand that and try doing it.